Jumping onto Modern Warfare 2, you already expect a few things to happen. You're going to get that update requires restart prompt, an enemy will spawn behind you multiple times, and you'll have to reapply deodorant every few games. Even though Activision has all these super inexpensive and fun cosmetic bundles with unrivaled quality of life standards, many fans are scratching their heads at why some staples of the franchise are left out of this game.
What the hell?
We're going to talk about the top 4 things that all fans want back in Call of Duty. Drop what your top ones are now and then see how they match up against the list. Where the hell are the originals at? Not those. Where's Favela, Scrapyard, Carnival, Rundown? Hell, I'd even take the decaying corpse of the beaten dead horse that is Terminal. I understand that they have all types of maps like Quarry and Afghan and Warzone. I know that Sadiq Complex, aka Afghan, is going to be in this upcoming Season Reloaded. But this shit is crazy. Instead of giving us Trailer Park, we get Himalayas Expo. I could be wrong, but I just think reskinning old maps can't be that hard. They did it with a whole ass Battle Royale map. Granted, it was buggier than a Motel's Sheets, but they still did it. The camos in this game are cool and all. They got plenty of optics to choose from, like probably 10 too many. But can someone tell me whose toes I gotta lick to get some reticle customization? In the time that Black Ops 2 released, we had a celebrity become the president of the United States and cars driving themselves, but somehow this game was doing things unreplicable. They cracked the code on how to make a reticle system simple and enjoyable, but then somehow lost the notes. I'm guessing they're hidden underneath the endless cash checks stemming from the cosmetic payouts. Unless they really do plan on making us pay for unique reticles stuffed within bundles, I really don't know their reasoning behind this. I know you wish I had the answer, but unfortunately, I'm more lost than my wife when her phone dies on the way home. I don't condone bullying most of the time, although I'm sure most of us can agree a little shit talking in the Call of Duty lobby is a dynamic place in gaming.
Bro, these people have shock sticks.
You,
What the fuck?
you trash. Shut up.
Nah,
Leave
shut
the
the
game.
hell up, kid.
Shut the hell up, kid.
You got stripped
Go to
on me,
abortion.
dummy.
Shut the fuck up, you
That's not
You
me,
dead.
bro.
You can go to abortion.
Well, your
Go to
teammate
abortion.
trash.
Shut the
Tell him to
fuck up.
back out.
Hit puberty, then talk to
We're
me.
not bad,
Hit
you know,
puberty,
bro.
then talk to me.
You know when joining a lobby, if you open your mouth, there's a good chance you will be met with a slur, someone who allegedly has performed sexual acts with your mother, or someone devouring their mic. But part of the fun back in the day was when you were in the same lobbies with the same players. They didn't disband after each round or match. I could be alone in this, but playing with the same people can be a pretty good time. You start to build rivalries, friendships, and overall the lobby becomes a better time and not some meaningless one lobby stand. If you're not having fun with it, back out, you little napkin. The last thing we're going to talk about is one I know is in higher demand than Plan Bs in Fort Lauderdale, and it's something that's been around for what feels like forever. Before we get to it though, if you're enjoying the video so far, go ahead and drop a like to support the channel. We just hit over 500 subs, and I am extremely grateful to each and every one of you that support me and like the videos. Now, enough with the endearing words, and let's get back to talking about the fact that map voting not being in Modern Warfare 2 is more disrespectful than someone choosing the urinal right next to yours. I'm sure they don't want to spotlight how poorly designed most of their maps are and exclude one out to be the shittiest of them all, but this needs to be in the game. I'm fairly certain most of the matchmaking and lobbies would speed up because I wouldn't have to wait for a full lobby due to people leaving at just the sight of Tarak or border crossing. I know the devs are probably annoyed and maybe even disheartened by seeing the community constantly beg for shipment playlists or shoot house playlists or shoot the ship playlists, but I promise on the 8th season of Game of Thrones, it wouldn't happen as much if we weren't forced to play horrible maps. Those are the 4 things that we all want back in Modern Warfare 2, and honestly, these simple things implemented would make a huge change in the overall status of this game. Would this actually help the overall status? I don't know, as many people already gave up on this game and they're ready for 2023 COD, whatever that looks like. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments below. Do you miss any of these things? Do you not? I'm Scotty for Prez, and I'm gonna go act like I'm gonna play a different game.